Hope you are enjoying lockdown for some BCA. Operations Research. OR. See, in the class I have discussed transportation problem. TP. So we had found out initial solution using northwest corner rule, least cost method, and Vogel's approximation method. These are the three methods we have studied for initial solution. Okay, so all these three methods you know. Now we'll go for optimal solution. So please keep your books ready, pen, calculator. So as I take the class, you are supposed to do it. Okay? So optimal solution using Modi method. Modi does not mean our Prime Minister. Modi means modified distribution. Modified distribution. That means we change the route to make the solution optimal or to reduce the cost. So by changing the route, we'll try to reduce the cost. So changing this route is called modified distribution. So we'll take a very simple problem. Solve the following transportation problem. O1, O2, O3, D1, T2. I have taken a very small problem to make you very clear. Okay, these are the cost and availability. Okay. Okay. So first step, we should check total availability should be equal to total requirement. It is 300, so it is balanced. So it's a balanced transportation problem. You can see here 125 plus 175 is 300. 150 plus 150 is 300. Next, cost is given, so no problem. So apply any method, but apply VAM whenever the method is not asked. So whenever the method is not asked, you should go for VAM. Okay, because it's close to optimal solution. So we'll apply VAM. You know how to solve VAM, initial solution. So penalty, difference between two lowest elements, 2, 2, 2. Here 1, 0. So I have told you whenever there is a tie, you can select any one. So I'll take 2. All the 3 you can select, but I'll select the third one. Minimum cost is 1. So 150, 125. You give 125, this is gone. You can't allocate anything for this. So since only one column is gone, so only one column is there, directly you can write 100, 50. So in this 125 is gone. So here 100 is gone, 75, 75, 50 is gone, 25, so 25. So dear friends, this is the initial solution. All of you are clear? Now 3 into 100, total cost will be 3 into 100 plus 4 into 50 plus 1 into 125 plus 3 into 25. So this will be 300 plus 200 plus 125 plus 75. So 700 rupees. So we will check now whether we can reduce the cost. It is 700 rupees. Can we reduce it? That is the meaning of optimal solution. Can we change? Can we reduce this 700 rupees? That is the next step. So whenever you solve a transportation, you should do both initial and optimal. You should do both initial and optimal. So this is the initial solution, 700 rupees. So you will get 50% marks if you do this. Now we'll go for optimal solution. Optimal Modi method. So condition, total allocations should be equal to m plus n minus 1. So total number of allocations should be equal to m plus n minus 1. M is number of rows, n number of columns. So totally 4 allocations. So here also, so total allocations is 4. Total allocations is 4. So Modi method can be applied. So it's a non-degenerate solution. What is the solution called? Non-degenerate, because this condition is satisfied. Okay, now we'll apply Modi method. Now I will write the cost Cij for occupied cells. This is the first step. So these are the cost 5, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3. So you should write for occupied cells. Very important. So these are the occupied cells. So write the cost for it. 3, 4, 3 and 1. So these two are unoccupied, so don't write. So this is, so first step, write the cost for occupied cells. So these are the cost. So this is C12, C22, C32, C31. All of you are clear? Then you define 5 variables: U1, U2, U3, V1, V2. Okay. then take any one of them as 0. You can take u1 as 0, u2 as 0, u3 as 0, v1 as 0 or v2 as 0. So v2 has maximum allocations. See, u3 has only 2, u2 1, u1 1, v2 has got 3 allocations. So therefore take v2 as 0. Let v2 equals 0. Okay. So I'll calculate the remaining variables using the formula Cij is equal to ui plus vj. This is the formula. I will take 1, 2, 3. J is 1, 2. So I means row, J means column. Okay. Now I'll take this C12. What will be the formula? U1 plus V2. So first number is 1, second number is 2. But C12 you know 3. U1 is you don't know. V2 you have taken it to be 0. So 0. So U1 is 3. So like that you should calculate remaining variables. Next C22. What is the formula? U2 plus V2. See, when you listen to the class, you should start solving the problem. Otherwise, you will not understand. Keep paper, pen, calculator. 4 equals U2 you don't know. U2 is 0. Therefore, U2 is 4. Next. C32. U3 plus V2. Okay. So 3 is equal to U3 you don't know. V2 is 0. So U3 is 3. Next last one. C31 is equal to U3 plus V1. So C3 is 1. U3 is 3 plus V1. So 3 will come this side. 1 minus 3 is equal to V1. So V1 is minus 2. So you should be careful here. So what is the formula? Cij is equal to ui plus vj. You apply formula and calculate all the 5 variables by taking any one of them as 0. So any one variable you can take 0, but I have taken v2 as 0 to make the problem simple. So the last table we should complete the problem. Unoccupied cells. This is the last. Only 2 unoccupied cells. 1, 1. Okay. 2, 1. Next. Cij. That is 5, 2. Cost, which is given in the original problem. Then ui plus vj. So this is u, this is v. So u1 plus v1. u1 is what? 3. We had calculated. v1 was minus 3, therefore 0. Then this is u2 plus v1. So u2 was how much? 4. And v1 was minus 3. So plus 1. Now net evaluations. Delta ij equals Cij minus ui plus vj. So subtract this. 5 minus 0, 5. 2 minus 1, 1. Okay. This is also called D. Suppose if you change the root to 1, 1, the cost increases by 5 rupees per unit. Therefore, you cannot do. 2, 1, the cost increases by 1. Therefore, you can't change the initial solution. All of you are clear? Since there are no negative values in D, that is D is greater than or equal to 0, the initial solution is optimal. So whatever solution you have got is optimal. It can not be further reduced. So if you get negative values here, the solution will get changed. Suppose if you get minus 5 here, suppose if you take this root, then the cost reduces by 5 rupees. Therefore, we will take this root. So we will bring in 1, 1 and delete one of the roots. But anyway, this problem does not have negative values. So whenever you apply VAM, generally it will be positive values. Okay. Generally you don't get negative values. So for every transportation problem, you should do both initial and optimal if you want full marks. I hope you are very clear. I will explain the steps. Suppose take this as homework problem. Ashray, ida kodu inko. So first step, total availability should be equal to total requirements. So you need not worry, it is 150 balanced. Then cost should be given. Then initial solution using VAM. Generally VAM, if they mention the method, you should use the same method. Next, Moody method, optimal solution. So condition total allocations should be equal to m plus n minus 1. So if this condition is not satisfied, you can't apply. So m is number of rows, n is number of columns. So totally it should satisfy. Then Cij for occupied cells. This table you should write. Then U1, U2, U3, V1, V2, V3. So take any one as 0 and remaining are calculated using the formula Cij equals Ui plus Vj. So I takes the value 1, 2, 3, J takes the value 1, 2, 3. And final table net evaluations for unoccupied cells. So allocation unoccupied cells Cij cost Ui plus Vj, and very important, delta Ij or D. Cij minus Ui plus Vj. So if D is greater than or equal to 0, no negative values, solution is optimal. So if D is less than 0, we should proceed. So I hope you enjoyed the class. We shall meet tomorrow. Okay, bye.